post that link into the chat for me, I'd really appreciate it. There is the Mirage right there. That guitar is really going up fast. Huh. For Cinnamon and Jupiter, she does astrology and spirituality, and she also does like her first video she just posted this week. I won't spoil it. Please go check it out. And then Cinnamon and Jupiter, could you also please post for vids from Mike as well? So Vegas Unlocked, guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like and subscribe to Vegas Unlocked. They're really, really awesome people. A lot of fun, very kind people, and just salt of the earth. And that's all you can hope for in this world, right? Is to find good people. And thankfully, by the grace of goodness, I have been able to do that in meeting other streamers. So Vegas Unlocked, Cinnamon and Jupiter, and vids from Mike. And Michael, welcome, buddy. Thanks for being here. So this is a little congested up here towards the north end of the strip, right out here in front of Fashion Mall. Davidoff of Geneva there. And so Vegas Unlocked, where do you guys usually start your stream when you do your Wednesday streams? I know, Mike. Yeah, they were insanely expensive. Yeah, I'd rather watch one of the live bands perform AC/DC down on Fremont. They're not so bad, right? The live bands like Spandex Nation or Alter Ego does some AC/DC as well, or what's the other one? Dr. Rock. They will do. Yeah, so Vegas Unlocked usually starts, but you guys have been, I know you were like at Flamingo one time, and then you were up by Harrah's and stuff. I didn't know if there was like a usual spot you guys usually start out. But I know for me, I don't have cable television right now because it's not football season. So YouTube is my primary source of entertainment, and my sons as well, because they love all the children's programming that's on there. Sometimes sound, okay, all right, cool. Yeah, so you get a little bit of everything there with Vegas Unlocked. Thank you, Snake Pit, you're the best, thank you. And Cali Drives, yes, that's another one. Sal, I mentioned vids from Mike to Sal. Sal does Cali Plains as well. Really awesome guy. So we take a look here at Resorts World over here on the left. Sal has been plane spotting for years now. I remember watching him, I think it was during COVID when I first saw Sal's channel. And he goes to like LAX. He lives like in Central California in the Central Valley, but he'll drive, he's like equidistant from San Fran and LA. So he'll pick an airport and he'll go there and go live stream and plane spot from out there. Garage Boys is blasting. Oh, nice. Very cool. They're usually not out here on Saturdays either. They're like a Sunday band, Tobin, I think, right? Yeah, I didn't know that they were, maybe someone called in sick. Someone called in sick down here. Life rule number 10, it says over there. Crime junkie at Resorts World. So Resorts World had to pay a $10.5 million fine. MGM had to pay an $8 million fine for allowing illegal gambling by bookies because they didn't validate the sources of their income. And now they're laying people off. There's the convention center right there. 4.6 million square feet over there. Shout out to Tobin for helping me remember that. It is beautiful, Sylvia. It's been very nice all day with the exception of the wind. It's been extremely windy all over the place. So right now the car says 73, and I'll take it. This time last year, it was brutal. April, like really, they turned up the heat. Mother Nature turned up the heat early last year, and it was like 6 months of just hot. So I'm very grateful that we're, we did have some temps up in the 90s last week, but then the winds came again Thursday and Friday, yesterday and Thursday, and then it helped cool it down. It's supposed to get down to like 51 this evening or something, which is going to be fun down on Fremont in a little bit because of the winds. It's like a wind tunnel down there on Fremont, right? So when the winds get going, oof, 44, wow. Yikes. He was kicked out. Wow, I did not know that, Tobin. Wow. I saw his live, but I never had a chance to go into it. Shoot. Yeah, so wow. And he was in there on a Friday night, so you'd think it was busy and they would be occupied with other things. Yeah, so he's not the first one I've seen kicked out of Resorts World. They don't like the cameras in there. You know, when you launder money, you don't want a whole bunch of eyeballs on that, right? Or something like that. Wow, they're really strict about it. Vegas Unlocked, do you guys ever have any issues in there? Have you gone in there? Resorts World? Yeah, usually Vegas Unlocked will start their lives at around 8 p.m. on Friday nights at Fremont. And then I'm not sure what time you guys start on Wednesdays as well. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have said that out loud. I was thinking it, and then I said it out loud. There's no laundering going on here in Vegas. Only in Ozark. Oh, there's Metro. Yeah, so I was thoroughly upset about the being detained last weekend, but I'm glad it worked out the way that it did. So yeah, it was my very first interaction with a city marshal down here. I remember when I first started driving down there. Streamers in the casino area. Oh, okay, cool. So maybe that's what was going on then, in the casino area. Every time I'm in one of the casinos, I like, usually the slot machines, they never give any issues to. It's when you walk by the table games that I start to notice them behind me, and that's when I'm like, okay, bye. I'm getting out now. And I know, like with Jojo the Squirrel, when he's down there on the on Fremont, a lot of times, but he does it during the week too, and so the security's a little bit bored down there during the week, and doesn't have a whole lot to do at midnight when he's usually streaming. So they will come up and give him a hard time and tell him, but they made him turn it off, Tobin. That's wild. Wow. Biggest time is bad boy. Yes. Yes. God. A fugitive from law. They came up to me and grabbed me by the arm. Like I'm like, what? Because I thought it was like one of those promoters, right? One of those guys promoting a gentleman's club or something. I'm like, get off of me, dude. Like, come with us. Like, I didn't do anything. So here we are at the north end of the strip. Shout out to my moderators. Great job, you guys. Snake Pit, you're the man. Yeah, I tell you what, you are in a lot of different streamers live streams, and you're awesome. I don't know if Vegas Unlocked, if you guys have Snake Pit yet, but Snake Pit is on top of things. So please consider, if you don't already have him, adding him rather. Mosadades? Never heard of them. They're at the Sahara. They were advertising that. You had to turn it off? Wow. Because I know, like Jojo, he'll be like, okay, I'll just point it at the floor, because if I turn it off, I'm going to lose my audience. So he points it at the floor as he walks towards the exit. But wow, he had to turn it off. That's wild. Goodness. The rules, that's the thing. They need to just lay down some rules and say, look, this is what you can and cannot do. Because it varies from place to place. Some of the casinos don't bother you at all. No money laundering going on there, right? Yes, sir, Mr. Police Officer. You go right ahead and get in front of me there. Oh, you are? Okay, cool. Snake Pit, awesome. Yeah, they are awesome people, Vegas Unlocked. I really enjoy watching them. They always have a good time. Some of the other folks you watch down there and they do the live streams and stuff, and they focus more on themselves, kinda, I've noticed. But the Vegas Unlocked, they focus on the bands themselves. They'll go to themselves, of course, when they're thanking people for super chats and stuff like that, which is terrific. And then they'll also focus on the crowds in front of like the bands playing and stuff, which is, I think is perfect. Because, I mean, in my humble opinion, that's the way I would do it. Is just like circle around and you know, show everyone the crowd. And it was packed last night. You guys were there in front of Alter Ego and it was packed. At least it looked packed on TV. And make a right. No, we're just gonna get behind Mr. Lawman here. Oh, that light's yellow, sir. Have it on camera. Weeks. Las Vegas. Welcome to the city of Las Vegas Arches. For anyone silently watching, welcome. Thank you for being here. We're just now entering the city limits. You didn't have your blinker on when you changed those lanes there, Mr. Police Officer. And so we are just now entering the city of Las Vegas. Most of the strip is not located within the city of Las Vegas. And the reason for that is because back in the day, the casinos down on Fremont, they felt the city was being a little too hard and heavy-handed with them, with the rules and regulations, so they said, fine, we'll relocate outside the city limits, and that's exactly what they did. So now they're only subjected to the county and the state. Yes, right on, Snake Pit, thank you. So as we head towards Fremont Street down here, downtown, we're going to look for those mannequins again. Tobin, where was the other location you said? You pointed one out at the very end of the first live stream last week. But I forget where you said it was. It was on Fremont somewhere. These things, you drive by them and you don't even realize they're there. Right? There's Atomic Golf right there attached to Strat with the one of the not so good neighborhoods right behind it there. Yes, thank you, Sylvia. Awesome. Yes, silent viewers. Other people call them lurkers. I don't know. Lurkers always has kind of a negative connotation, I think, to it, but I like to call them silent watchers. Because I know there are times when I'm just like, I just want to sit there and stare blankly at the TV and not have to, you know. Because usually when I watch, I'm on the TV. And in fact, most of my viewers I see are on, from the data that I get from YouTube, tells me that my viewers are all, majority are watching on TV. Which is really the only way to do it. I wouldn't want to watch on a 6-inch screen, right? Yeah, Sylvia, it's wild. These things that just, you don't even realize they're there. How many times have I driven up and down Fremont and never noticed that before? Thank you, Tobin. Yes. Cinnamon and Jupiter is my beautiful wife, and she just launched her brand new YouTube channel today. And so, oh, someone just got married.